Dear students, as we have discussed earlier, that elements of weather and climate. Weather is a state of the atmosphere surrounding the earth at a certain area. It is dynamic and changes rapidly. These changes may be on day-to-day basis and hour-to-hour basis and even occur on a minute-to-minute basis. So the main elements that influence the weather and climate of an area include temperature, atmospheric pressure, humidity, precipitation, winds, clouds, etc. Already we have discussed the two major elements of weather like temperature and air pressure or the atmospheric pressure. Today we will discuss the rest of the elements of weather and climate. So we will start with humidity. Atmospheric moisture is a most important element of atmosphere which modifies the air temperature. So what is humidity? Humidity means the amount of water vapor that present in the air. The moisture comes from the water on the ground, and as the water is heated, it turns into gas, that means known as the water vapor. Air is considered saturated, that means saturated air means the air cannot hold extra water vapor or moisture, that means the water vapor present in the air, it reaches to 100% or the air cannot hold or absorb extra moisture. That air is known as a saturated air. Humidity indicates the livelihood of precipitation, dew or fog. So humidity, it helps in the formation of precipitation, dew, fog, etc. Like temperature and humidity also varies from area to area and time to time. Like the areas which receives high amount of rainfall or the rainfall is more, humidity is also more, and where the temperature is less, humidity is also less. Like in the equatorial region, it receives the direct heat of the sun, so that's why humidity is more. So humidity mainly depend on the temperature. Temperature increases, so humidity also it will increase. Then if the temperature decreases, then humidity also decreases. So the actual amount of water vapor that present in the air is known as the absolute humidity. So absolute humidity means the actual amount of water vapor that present in the air. And what is the meaning of the relative humidity? Relative humidity is the proportion, that means the ratio between the amount of water vapor present in the air to the amount of water vapor, maximum amount of water vapor the air can hold. So it is a ratio between two. Actually, absolute humidity, it is expressed in gram per cubic meter, and the relative humidity is expressed in percentage. Our next element of weather and climate is the precipitation. When water vapor rises into the atmosphere, it starts cooling. And how the water vapor rises? The water collected from when the water get evaporated from the water bodies, then it becomes lighter, it rises up. When it rises up, it becomes cooler. As at the higher levels, it becomes much cooler. This makes water vapor to condense and cause the formation of water droplets. So when it reaches too much of high, then it becomes cooler. And when it becomes cooler, then the water vapor is converted into water droplets. These water droplets, one small size of water droplets, when it attract another water droplet, then it become bigger in size. When they become bigger in size, they form cloud. As the cloud become colder, the water droplets become heavier. So we know that the things which is colder, it becomes heavier also. So that time it is not possible for it to float in the air. So due to the earth gravitational force, it comes down in the form of precipitation like rain, hail, sleet, snow, etc. Rain is the most common form of precipitation, dear students. With this, I will add some images through which you can understand the topic precipitation very clearly. The next element of weather and climate is wind. Wind is simply the movement of air from the high pressure to low pressure area. The speed of the wind is determined by the difference between high pressure and the low pressure. So, if the difference is greater, then the wind will blow in faster rate, and if the difference is less, then the speed or the velocity of the wind will be very less. Moving air is called wind. You must have seen the impact of wind in swaying the leaves and the branches, and sometimes we have seen the effect of strong wind. Sometimes the big trees also get uprooted. As the sun does not hit the earth's surface evenly, there exists different air pressure in the different areas. So, what is the main reason for creating that or existence of high pressure and the low pressure? It depends on sun, because we know the rays of the sun on the earth's surface is not equally distributed. Some places are there where the sun rays fall directly, like the equatorial region. So, equatorial region is warmer than the other regions, and polar regions are cooler than the other regions. So, if an area it receives the direct heat of the sun, it becomes warmer. That means there the low pressure creates, and the place and the areas where the temperature is less, so there the high pressure creates. So, wind always blow from high to low pressure area. So, if the difference will be more between a high pressure and the low pressure, then the speed of the wind will be high, and if the difference will be less, then the velocity of the wind will also very less. So, when a difference of the air pressure occurs, the air moves from the high to low pressure area. Air always, remember it, air always that moves from the high to low pressure area. Our next topic is cloud. Very interesting thing. What is cloud, or how the cloud is formed? The formation of water droplets, already I had told. Then when water vapor rises into the atmosphere, it starts cooling. As air at higher level is much cooler, so it makes the water vapor to condense, and when the water vapor condenses, it forms the water droplets. So this water, one tiny droplet of water, it attracts the another droplet of water, then it become bigger in size. When they become bigger in size, that time they form the cloud. Okay. So there are the different types of clouds are there. Now we will discuss on that. Types of clouds. Clouds are classified on the basis of their height and appearance. That means in which altitude they are located and how do they look like. So first is cirrus. The main features of the cirrus cloud are, they are high level clouds, that means found in the high altitude. They are thin and wispy. They appear during the good weather. So when the weather is good, sunny, that means there is other weather phenomenon in the atmosphere, then only the cirrus clouds can be seen. The next type of cloud is known as the stratus. They are low level clouds. Point number 2, they are flat, their base is very flat and they are found in the lower altitude. They are grey in color, so their color is also different, grey. And point number 4, they produce light rain or drizzle. That means very less rainfall occur due to the stratus cloud. The third number is cumulus. Cumulus, the main features of the cumulus clouds are, they are low to middle level cloud. That means sometimes they found in the lower altitude, sometimes they found in the mid altitude also. Point number 2, they are bigger in size, their color is white, and they are very beautiful clouds. Point number 3, when they grow really very tall, then they turn into cumulonimbus clouds. So, cumulus clouds, when they grow tall, then only they convert it to cumulonimbus cloud. And the fourth number is nimbus cloud. Nimbus cloud, the main features are, these clouds are low, means found in lower altitude, dark to grey in color, and they brings rainfall. That means a heavy rainfall occur due to the nimbus clouds. And students, I will, with this topic also, I will include the picture or the image which will help you to understand the different types of clouds.